Well, welcome in. We're just doing a quick pop-up.
Winter arrived.
Winter's arrived.
75 degrees yesterday.
It was 70-something degrees yesterday. It is safe to say that is not the case today. Winter has arrived, and we haven't got one of those alerts like the emergency alerts, but for this coming in, because apparently here in the next 40 minutes or less is supposed to be very heavy.
Well, I looked at Weather Channel this morning when it was barely spitting, and it was supposed to quit by 2 o'clock.
Didn't miss the memo. We're in Kansas.
Evidently.
Kansas can have all 4 seasons all in one day. Anyways, this is chicken and dumpling weather. So I'm going to get the stuff to make chicken and dumplings. That's about 5 pounds of chicken. And I don't know, 2 or 3 pounds of biscuits, seasoning, and whatever liquid you want to use in it. I mean, usually we use water, but sometimes we use broth.
I do have the chicken bouillon in the house too.
But if you're using 5 pounds of chicken, you don't necessarily need store-bought broth.
Nope, especially not if you started early enough in the day where it can just cook and cook and cook. So that idea for the shake would work if I use the emulsifier.
So this trip, depending on where we're going, in the Little Apple takes us 15 to 20 minutes. Today, it's going to take a little longer because while we ain't had time to replace time or the expense to replace tires. So we ain't got good tires on here, but hey, we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna just take our time. FYI, y'all, typically the middle lane's the safer one up here in the Flint Hills, just saying. I mean, we got people up there, I don't know.
Just pick a lane, please. You are raising my anxiety.
Oh, you're okay, mister. Your anxiety's only racing because you're the one not driving. Instead, Steph is. Yeah.
See, I do remember the morning that S and I took off to come to work over here, and we got just around this corner over here, and a gust of wind hit, just like hit you, and slid us from this lane all the way to the ditch.
Yeah.
And that's when we pulled over, called into work, and said, sorry, I'm not making it, turned around and nursed our little butts home.
Hey, pre-retirement days. This is actually our first actual snowfall for the year. We've had a little spit of snow here and there. Nothing has stuck.
And this actually just started like an hour and a half ago.
Yep. But the wind's coming in with it now, which is what makes it even more dangerous. So just because we get wind currents up here.
Yeah, it was right about here when we got hit with that wind gust and slid us clean off over here to this far end.
Yeah.
And that's when we was like, okay, we're going up to Scenic, we're going home.
Yeah.
That was the morning I took over there. We got going again and got right up here, and it did the same thing to me that it did to him. And I was like, yeah, no, it wasn't you driving. It was.
Hey, Gaiman, welcome in.
Hi, everyone. I'm obviously not in chat unless I have to be.
Just please be polite and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, welcome in, everyone. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the snow in Kansas. Just everybody be polite to everybody. It's all we ask. So my idea for my shake could work if I used the emulsifier. I used a banana.
Yeah, the emulsifier would work better for that. Just saying. So, in the event that this highway ends up shut down, we do still have a way to get back. It just gets interesting. So, we definitely jumped in knowing that, hey, if this comes in the way they're calling for it, the highway may not be the most desirable location you want to be at.
So last year, when they shut this highway down, that was only the third time in 10 years that they had shut this highway down.
Well, you do remember that one Christmas. So it wouldn't have been last Christmas. Well, maybe it would have been.
Last Christmas, it was all jacked up.
No.
Got that badass blizzard.
Oh, right. You remember it took me 45 minutes to drive from the village to the edge of the Little Apple?
Yep.
I would not have been on the road except someone I loved was in trouble. And I don't mean legal trouble, I mean health trouble. So you better bet I jumped in my vehicle. It took 45 minutes to just get basically about where we're at right now. We're only about a mile and a half from the city limit.
And again, we come to the most treacherous part of the highway.
Yeah, this is what claims a lot of vehicles, so hence the reason why most likely we will not be taking this home. I mean, that's part of it we may have to do because the other way to come out, unless we go to the service road, which is to the right, the other service road's kind of sketchy because you're actually coming off of a very robust flat hill. I mean, down in southeast Colorado, we consider these mountains, y'all, just saying. Almost looks like Grandpa's truck in front of us.
Yeah.
It's an F-150. So it probably is about the same year and model.
Too bad I don't have the same driver. I'd love to hang out with him.
Welcome in, y'all. I cannot read chat. I have y'all on the dash. Riley County has the hands-off law, meaning you have to have your devices in a holder or in someone else's hand. But we're running in for a few little supplies in the event that the storm hangs around for a few days and dumps like it did last year on us.
Remember last year they weren't calling for anything out of that storm and it came through and dumped.
And there isn't enough provisions in the village to sustain a whole lot. So, I mean, we got a lot of canned goods, dry goods, all that good stuff. But
we wouldn't starve in the...
Yeah, we wouldn't starve.
I've got plenty of meat. It's just all in the big freezer.
Mm-hmm.
I still have stuff in the small freezer too, so...
Talk about Riley County. Got one out here in the center. That's his usual space. Surprised there wasn't one before the bridge. See him there in the median. A lot of folks have a lot of things to say about Riley County.
You know, I've been pretty impressed.
But I'll tell you what, anytime we've had any dealings with them, for whatever reason, whether it's
a storage unit,
being broke into during, 9/11, all the way to, hey, checking because someone may have irked stuff off on the phone. She told them where to go, how to get there. Yeah, that's happened too.
No, every officer we've ever dealt with for Riley County's been very friendly.
Most of them that come out, if it's South Pacific for, like, me, is usually a veteran, someone that has experience with CPTSD. So.
Well, then, we live in the village out there, and it's almost like the Old West, because there's not a cop out there all the time, so...
Right.
And it takes them, if they have to come in from the Little Apple from the office, it takes them 15 minutes to get there.
I gotta put gas in, too.
Oh.
That's what that warning light was. Hey, Steph, unless you're gonna be pedaling... like Fred Flintstone, you might put some gas in. So we'll do that on our way out too. It's cheaper over here actually, believe it or not. 20-something cents cheaper than the village, which is odd. It's usually the other way around. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, you're gonna have to put it fully on there because windshield just froze. Yeah, we got some of it cleared that time.
Not quite as bad as that storm last year. I left and it was barely spotting from work.
Dude.
By the time I got home, I had like a foot by foot hole.
Hey, Don. We got an alert on our phones. I figured it was an Amber Alert, but it was the storm's rolling in, which has been for a little bit, but they're talking about road conditions and all that good stuff. And
that winter arrived, Don. It's heading your way next.
It's heading your way, honey. It definitely is. Well, it might not be. The wind's coming out of the north. But it definitely is going to hit.
Hello. Cut off the brake.
I did. Please stop. Thank you. That would be the fact that our tires are bald.
And it's an ice field right
And
there.
it's an ice field. But hey.
Gotta love Riley County's not out doing our roads. This is the main road.
I mean, to be fair,
they're probably in front of the college.
They probably are in front of the college.
That's the frustration up here is your roads will be beat to crap. And they'll have a road that they just redid 4 years ago. And they'll rip it up and redo it because it's in front of the college and it had a pothole.
True story. And we're going to have to get over. We got a semi with flashers and it don't look like he's... Dude, go. Okay. Thank you.
Just remember you were in an ice field a minute ago.
I know. I was just looking at the Camaro behind me and going, hey, I only got liability insurance, dude. I appreciate your vehicle and how lovely it is. Either slow down or speed up so I can get over. And it looks like it's a Walmart truck and it might be moving now. Maybe he's just moving slow.
He may just be moving slow. As you know, it was an ice field a minute ago at a stoplight, so... But...
But, yeah, we need a few things. This is definitely chicken and dumpling weather. This is where my mom would break out and start fixing southern cooking. The recipes weren't in a recipe book or cookbook. It was taught by the women in her life to her.
I still cook that way, though.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff I make, I don't actually have a recipe for. That's why when someone's like, hey, well, what was in that? Oh, this, that. How much?
Only because I know he knows how to brake in this weather. I'm going to get in front of that semi. I'd rather have him behind me.
It's kind of funky how spots in the road are nasty and other spots aren't. And it's the same traffic going down it.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't get the roads all the way treated. Who knows? I mean, they've been treating the roads since November. But, you know, that only lasts so long. We're going this way. There's another way to get to Walmart.
Yeah. Preferably somewhere where you're not going to slide everywhere when you brake.
Yeah, I'm debating. These are probably slick, so I'm going to have to go down to McCall. Hey, Giovanni, welcome in. Hey, Nana Tink. Y'all are amazing.
Winter arrived in Kansas, y'all. Roads are slick.
We got a 45-minute warning about roads, and I'm like, shoot.
If you got on your brakes now, you can probably make this turn just fine.
If we slide, it's Mister's fault. Hashtag Mister.
As long as you're slowing down and not hitting it at 20, you'll be all right.
Alright. Totally live on YouTube. So you can go back and watch the replay.
Sorry, I'm usually in bad weather. I'm usually the one behind the wheel, so it's kind of got me unnerved.
You're okay. You're the one that took it and plowed up a lot of Kansas T-posts that time. It's when we learned that it's not the snow you guys got to worry about in Kansas. It's the ice storms.
The roads looked about this way, too.
Yeah.
Come up over a hill at 60 mile an hour, and it went from being 2 distinct lanes to
Nothing.
white. And next thing I know, I was in a ditch and plowing T-posts.
It's the scariest I've ever seen your dad.
Well, yeah, T-posts were flying into his window. Literally.
Literally. Alrighty. So, yeah, this is our first actual official snowstorm. It's did a few flakes here and there over the course of the last month, but I ain't got enough milk to last 3 days, so
I do have dry milk.
we do have dry milk, but dude,
That's our emergency, because I can't stand drinking dry milk directly. I mean, it would work for our shakes, it would work for cooking,
shoot,
but
I've got to figure out how to get more shake mix.
yeah.
I have to hit up a reseller I know that had some.
Hey, Dawn, if you're still in, we need some more of that shake mix, the Vita, whatever. The Kevin Hart stuff.
Yeah, Mister be drinking shakes with me right now. It's all good. I told him, I said, dude, it don't matter if you're drinking them with me or not, you know. We just gotta get more. Alright, we're gonna pull. Y'all, this is what I tell everybody that comes to Manhattan Walmart. Pull all the way through, trust me.
Yeah.
Alright, Mister, let's go in and let's do some,
I don't want to go in. It's cold and snowy.
Alright, then you stay in here, I'll do it. I keep giving my damn gloves away. So, I may end up, if I remember, I might go look and see how much they are here. Dude, you be staying in the vehicle. That's all good. That's all good. His social battery is not very big right now. If I could share the cold with you right now, it's definitely like hot flash weather as far as if you have to deal with that. Totally not even in the right shoes, but hey, let's do this.